What kind of mother smiles while her children are missing? In September 2019, 2 young siblings vanished without a trace. No Amber Alert, no frantic search parties, no public pleas from their mother. Instead, she went dancing on a beach in Hawaii. And when investigators finally uncovered the truth, it revealed a world of cult beliefs, apocalyptic prophecy, and murder hiding in plain sight. Tonight, we unravel one of the most disturbing Netflix true crime documentary-level cases in modern America. A case involving a so-called Doomsday Mom, a self-proclaimed prophet, a growing body count, and children who were treated not as lives to protect, but obstacles to a twisted belief system. This is the story of Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell, and what investigators find out next changed everything. To the outside world, Lori was charming, devout, a devoted mother of 3. Friends described her as warm and deeply religious, but beneath that carefully constructed image, something darker was forming. By 2018, Lori had become obsessed with fringe religious ideas, visions of the end times, spiritual warfare, and zombies. Not the kind from horror movies, but people she believed were already dead, their bodies taken over by dark spirits. And according to Lori, some of those zombies were her own children. But no one around her realized the danger yet. Enter Chad Daybell, a little-known author of apocalyptic fiction, a man who claimed he could see beyond the veil, predicting who would live, who would die, and when the world would end. Lori didn't just believe him, she needed him. Together, they built a private belief system, ranking people as light or dark, and those labeled dark or expendable. But the most chilling part is who ended up on that list next. In September 2019, 7-year-old Joshua J.J. Vallow was last seen alive. His older sister, 16-year-old Tylee Ryan, vanished shortly after. School administrators grew concerned. Relatives asked questions. Lori lied, calmly, confidently. She told people JJ was staying with a friend, that Tylee was away at college. But there was one problem. No one could find the children. Anywhere. And Lori had already left the state. This wasn't a sudden snap. This was slow radicalization. Experts later described Lori as someone who craved significance, and Chad offered her exactly that. A role in the apocalypse, a divine mission. Just like in other real-life abduction cases and child kidnapping true crime stories, belief replaced empathy. And when belief becomes absolute, human life becomes optional. But investigators were closing in, and what they found would shock the nation. If cases like this matter to you, if you believe these stories deserve to be told with truth and depth, take a moment to support Casefile Commentary TV by liking this video and subscribing. It helps keep these investigations alive. Now, back to the case. In 2023, Lori Vallow was found guilty of murdering her children. She showed no remorse, no tears, only calm smiles and chilling religious justifications. Chad Daybell would later face his own trial as the architect behind the beliefs that fueled the killings. This wasn't a crime of passion, it was ideology weaponized. Like the Elizabeth Smart kidnapping, this case forces us to confront an uncomfortable truth. Danger doesn't always look dangerous. Sometimes it wears a smile, sometimes it quotes scripture, sometimes it's apparent. So ask yourself, how many warning signs were missed? How many chances were there to stop this? And how many more stories remain untold? 2 children trusted the person meant to protect them most, and the world looked away until it was too late. This wasn't just a crime, it was a failure of belief, accountability, and vigilance. And if you think you've heard the most disturbing part of this story, you haven't. Because the most terrifying crimes are the ones hiding in plain sight. This is Casefile Commentary TV, and this case is far from forgotten.